Hello everyone and welcome to another speed building video on my channel. I started this house before the release of Seasons. I think I started this house yesterday, but I changed it up a little bit. In the end you'll see that it looks finished, but then all of a sudden I start furnishing again to just use some items from the new expansion pack. So it actually started off as a starter home, but now it is around 30,000 K if I'm not mistaken. So sadly it's not a starter home anymore, but it's also not that expensive. So this is actually based on a tiny home. It has 2 bedrooms. And then everything else like a kitchen, living room, dining room. It's not too big, obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't be a tiny home. Maybe to Sim standards, it might already be quite big. It is play tested, so although the bedroom is a bit cramped and the living room is also a bit cramped, it does work. So your Sim should be able to get around. So here I'm just figuring out the layout, figuring out the colors as well. At first I wanted to use these nice brown tones, but then I saw on the original design of my reference picture that it was leaning more towards black, so I will change it up again. Yeah, I just couldn't make up my mind, which is very mean in a way. And as mentioned before, after a while it'll look finished, but then I'll start finishing again because yeah, I wanted to use a new expansion pack or the furniture from the new expansion pack. I kind of wanted it to be a starter home, but some of the furnishings are quite expensive. Well, mid-range I'd say, but definitely not the cheapest ones. So in the end it's not a starter home anymore, but it shouldn't be too expensive, you know. You can always cheat in some money and then pretend it's a starter home. So this isn't a long video actually for my doing. That's quite exceptional. Usually I go for videos of an hour or something. But yeah, it didn't take me too long. That's the benefit of building tiny homes. Then it doesn't really take you very long. And yeah, here I love the new glass roofs of the free update that we got, but sometimes I'm struggling, like I don't really like seeing the roof, so that's why I use a regular roof until the glass roof touched it. And here I'm adding another room. I'm just trying to line it up perfectly with the roof. I do that several times actually, because I will move it and then when I put it on another lot it actually changed again, so I had to change it myself again. So yeah, the exterior is actually almost finished. It shouldn't take me too long anymore, and then we'll start finishing. Here I'm just finishing up the roofs. Deciding on the foundation. Oh, I forgot that I'll probably still change the colors up again. The wood in the original actually has a really nice orange color, like I'm using right now. But then I saw that the orange wood in the reference picture is actually horizontal, so I just had to change it up again, you know. So it looks more like the reference picture. And then the gray is actually metal, but we don't have metal, or not really, we don't really have metal walls, so I used wood instead, and those are vertical lines, so I just switch them around. I'm actually really happy with the result. I might do a let's play of Seasons, and then I'm definitely going to use this one in my let's play. It just has this really cozy feeling in a way, because it's so cute and tiny. Here I'm just deciding what windows to use. I really couldn't make up my mind. They definitely had to be black. And then at first I kind of wanted to use that huge window of Get Together, which looks very modern. And I'm using windows from, what's the name of that pack again? Is it the luxury stuff? I don't remember. The one where you have the butler. So yeah, the exterior should be almost finished by now, I think. It's taking me a bit longer than expected, to be honest. Well, the exterior of the house, because I still need to do some landscaping, but I'm not doing too much landscaping because I still wanted it to be quite cheap. It might not be a starter home, but it's definitely not too expensive. Like I mentioned like 3 times already. I'm sorry, it's getting quite late. I'm trying to record this video so I can upload it in the morning, but yeah. Anyway, doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's late. I had to wait until 12 for the expansion pack to be released in Europe. So yeah, I definitely wanted to use the furnishings of the new expansion pack. Although I do like the starter home version of this house. I just wanted to use a new pack. And here I decided to add another bedroom. At first I thought it wasn't really necessary, and I guess it's still not really necessary, but then you can start a family as well if you want to. It is a kid's bedroom, but you can quickly change it up into something else, or if you need the spare room for something else, like the flower arranging skill that's new for this pack, which that's probably what I will do. I'll probably change the bedroom into some sort of flower arranging room. So as you can see here, I'm still using the cheap furnishings. Looking at the amount of money I can still spend. Realizing that bathtub was way too expensive. But I do like that one. That one is from where we get that city life, probably. I'm not that good with the names of the expansion packs. I'm sorry for that. I do like this pack a lot. I especially like. I don't know if I like the pack yet. I mean, I always wanted seasons. It was my favorite pack in The Sims 2. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy this one as well. But what I like is the free update that we got with those beautiful glass roofs. And the sunlight just coming through is just amazing. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm more excited for that update than pools. No, I probably like the pools a little more, but I really enjoy this update as well. And it was a free update, so that's always nice. So at the moment I'm building this house on a square lot in Windenburg, but I'll move around the trees a little bit, just so I can put it on a smaller lot. Although the price is the same, but I thought that the other size, the smaller size of a 15 by 20 is probably, you know, easier to use. Just adding another tree. There we go. And here I'm like just adding some terrain paint, and then I decided to, you know, finish it. It was done. It was done, and then I went to bed and I started thinking, and I thought to myself, you know what would be fun if I add the new furnishings of Get Together. So here, sorry, Seasons. So here I am changing the railings, the columns, the staircases. I will change the wood structure on the outside as well. Just getting a nice fireplace. And because I was already overspending anyway, I just decided to get a television as well. So using these new nice sofas, which I actually really like. It is a bit cramped, but it works. I did play test it, so your sim can get behind or in between. Yeah. Getting rid of that sink and using the sink of Seasons. Love the chairs as well. It just has this kind of Art Nouveau inspired vibe, and I really like Art Nouveau, but this is like a more modern touch. It's not as kitschy as a regular Art Nouveau would be, so that's nice in my opinion. Just a little television so they can watch some TV if they want to. Adding some curtains. So if that hanging lamp is there, they can actually not lit the fireplace, so I did change that off camera. There was something else that I changed off camera as well. Oh yes, I added a scarecrow as well. I forgot to add this, the scarecrow, so I was like, oh no, it needs a scarecrow, come on. So yeah, that's what I did off camera as well. But you will notice him in the screenshots. Maybe not the first 2 or 3, but then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, I forgot the scarecrow, I need to add the scarecrow. So that's what I did. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye already because we're getting near the end of the video. So enjoy the screenshots is what I would like to say. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, then please do give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to this channel to help it grow. And yeah, you can download this house via the link in the description down below, or Wizard of Oz, that is a Wizard of Oz with a double Z, 1988, or just click on the link down below, which is provided in the description of the video. So thank you very much for watching and have an amazing day. Goodbye.